Hello people and welcome to my tutorial series. Today we're gonna install Oracle Solaris 11.3. For this we need to download the Solaris image, and for this we need to go to oracle.com and then section OTN, downloads, Solaris. I'm already logged in, but please do register with Oracle if you haven't already. We're gonna go to the installation, we're gonna accept the OTN license agreement, and then we're gonna go to x86 live media. So after downloading the image, we're gonna install it. I'm gonna use an Oracle VirtualBox and I'm gonna create a new, and here I'm gonna write Solaris as the operating system, and you can see that there are automatically some templates recognized. We are installing Oracle Solaris 11 64 bits. For the memory, I recommend you give it more. The minimal system requirements actually for a graphical installation is 1 gig, but I do recommend at least 2. And if you want to install also WebLogic and maybe an Oracle database, I recommend you have at least 4 gigs of RAM. So we create the machine. We will give it 100 gigs storage. We will do this on F, which has more space, dynamically allocated, so not all the space is provisioned at the beginning. Create it, and it created a machine, but go to settings, system, processor, and if you can, give it more cores. This will improve the performance a lot. I really recommend you doing this. One more thing that you can also do here is selecting the live image CD, which we are gonna use. Settings, so storage here, and you can actually select the Solaris image. You'll have to browse for it. Okay, then you just start the machine, and we're gonna configure Solaris. Here, don't get fooled by this. This is not text installer. This is actually a Oracle Solaris text console. You can log in here with the username and password Jack. This is the default username and password for Oracle Solaris Live CD. You'll see that the process of loading up the operating system for the first time is gonna take a while, but first it's gonna prompt us for let us dismiss these messages. First is gonna prompt us for keyboard and language. So the default keyboard 27 is the US keyboard. It's the one that I have and is the default, so I'm just gonna press enter. The second one is the language, which is, as we can see, default is free English, so I'm just gonna hit enter again. So the system has loaded. It's gonna automatically connect to the network, and now that it loaded, we're gonna install Solaris. So it's basically a next process. You don't need to partition anything, as you're using a default as you're using the whole disk. I'm gonna put my super secure password. I don't care about updates. Okay, I don't care. So basically this is it. It is that easy. This is gonna complete now. You don't have to do anything else. So it's super straightforward. Now this is gonna take a while, so I'm gonna speed up the process. So now that the installation has finished, we're gonna just reboot the system. And we're gonna take out the CD at some point, when it's restarting probably, if it's not gonna ask us. It force closed, but no problem, we're just gonna start it again. And we're gonna take out the CD, optical remove. Never mind, we're gonna just restart it again. So we're just gonna enter Solaris. Keep in mind that the whole process took around 30 minutes and the first login took around 5 minutes or something like that. I'm gonna speed all this process up, but just keep that in mind. Further, we're gonna install Oracle and Oracle database and WebLogic and other Fusion middleware components and see where this takes us. So see you next time.